Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017. I'm your host, as always, Dr. Darkly. You may notice that we have just a teensy weensy little bit more money than we have, and by that I mean we have $1 million more than last episode. This map had gold nuggets, and with the limited amount that we start with being just the 1660 axial flow harvester, the 1455 tractor, and the pickup truck, I said we probably need just a little bit more equipment. And so I decided to go collect out the gold nuggets. We're going to see this as a loan from the government to help get our farm started. So we're going to go look at some tractors today. That's not the store. This is the store. So let's see. What do we have? Now, I really want to get a Fendt tractor, so we're going to go for the Fendt 700 Vario, I'm thinking. Because the 300, yeah, that's just too small. It doesn't have a max of 138, and I'm used to having a Valtra N Series, which has a 185 horsepower engine. So we're going to go up to the 700 Vario. Right here. Oof. To give it 240 horsepower versus 165. $37,000 more. Well, we're going to put the front loader on it because we definitely need that. We're going to leave, I think, standard tires on it. Yeah. We're going to leave standard. We're going to give it the... Ooh, that's a fifth of our money gone if we buy that. But it is a tractor, so I think we're going to leave it at the 716 Vario for now. So we're going to buy that with the front loader, standard wheels, green. Yep. So we're going to do that. Buy. Okay, there we go. So where do they actually spawn? Okay, so they spawn there. So next up is... Let's see how much harvesters are. I don't think we're going to get one, but we're going to look. If we do get one, I'm going to try to stay away from the bigger brands like Case and New Holland. I think those are going to be two brands that if I can help it, I'm going to stay away from. Now, I know there's some things that you can't get without getting from one of these two brands, like the balers. They're pretty much all New Holland. There's one Kuhn round baler mod that's available on Mod Hub, but I don't really like the round balers. They are cheaper, but they're just more of a hassle to work with than square. And I've used round balers, and I haven't used a square baler in this version yet. So we're probably going to get something like the Massey Ferguson Activa or the Across 595 from Rostelmash. I really do like the Rostelmash forage harvester. So let's see, you can have the free flow and you can have the PS 700. So what's the what size headers are those? The free flow is a 25-foot header. I think it said Power Stream 900. So that has a working width of 9 meters versus 7.6. And we said you could have the PS 700. Is that what we looked at? Power Stream 700. Yep, 7 meters versus... Oh, wait, no, here we go. These are the two that we're comparing. The 7.6 or 7 meters. I think we might go with Massey Ferguson here, because Massey Ferguson's got a slightly bigger header by 0.6 meters. So we'll do that. But we're going to get the harvester after we drive the old one down here. So we're going to drive this tractor and the truck back up to the farm and have follow me. And we're going to drive the old harvester down here, sell the old one. Or no, we could sell it from the farm, couldn't we? Yeah. So let's actually head back up to the farm real quick. I suppose we have to bring the trailer down there for the new header. So probably we'll just go back. Alright, so back to the store. Yeah, I know you can open the store with the button, but you know, if we're gonna buy stuff, we're gonna buy it from here. Oh my gosh, cat. Do you hear that? He just does this. Whenever everybody leaves, he does this. So we're gonna get the K-Ron plow because the other two I think are just a little bit too big for this map. Now, if we had the bigger fields, then maybe, but right now we don't really need to spend $60,000 on a plow. So we're going to go select, buy, yes. So we're going to get that. We're going to get what we have this sewing machine if I remember right. Yeah. No, we have this one, the little Accord DL. So we're going to get something that can plant corn and such. These are kind of expensive, so we're going to try to stay away from them for now. This one has a 4.5 meter working with. This one has a 3 meter working with. So we're going to go with the Optima. Yeah. Ugh, it's such a call. You know what? We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna get the Amazon Castros because I know this can work with the Zune hammer, the slurry spreader. So we're gonna select this. Now I don't know the difference between these: the Volslang Sin Cult or the standard. We're gonna go standard. Buy. Yes. Purchase my items at the store. Okay. Oh, since we got the front loader stuff, we're going to need the front loader attachment for the 700 Vario. So let's get that. So that'll be 8,000. Buy. And what things do we need for it? We'll probably need a bucket. Buy. And bale spike? Yeah, we should be good. Cat, stop getting into whatever you're getting into. So we got a bucket and a bale spike, and we'll need a pallet for it, but we'll get it later. So let's get this stuff moved back to the farm. So we're gonna get our wow. 700 Vario. Ugh. Finally, I got a Fendt tractor. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if we can do this. So, we want to get this on the front, and then we want to pick up our bale spike, and we're going to put it in the back of the truck. There we go. This is what pickups are used for, right? There we go, close enough. Look at this beautiful Fendt. Oh, why do I get a lag spike? Still got the wimpy horn. So we're going to pick this up. We are going to raise that up to the heavens. We're going to see if we can attach the plow to the front and carry it, or is it a trailed plow? Nope, we can carry it. Okay. So this probably isn't the most realistic, or the safest, but this is how we're going to do it. Can we see? Yeah, we can sort of see from in-cab. So we're going to get this back to the farm. Hopefully without crashing into anything. Oh boy. This extends out a lot farther from the front than I thought it would. We should probably have our hazard lights on. There we go. Well, that's not hazards, that's our beacons. This is our hazards. Okay, so let's go. Oh boy. Really need to stay on our side of the road. Ooh, that was close. Now, can we get around the corner before this guy gets here? No, but we were close. On our way up to the farm now. Let's try to stay on the road for the most part. Oh, took out a road sign. First one. And that engine's really working. We are going pretty fast. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to switch to the plow. Attach that there. Ooh, I need to go backwards now. We're going to put this all away later. We're just going to put it here for delivery purposes and so we can see what we've bought. So we've got that. We're going to put this down to the bucket and such. So let's put the bucket down. Put that down. And drive back to the store. So let's turn off our stuff. And do that in first person. I'll see you back at the store. Okay, so we're back at the store. We've got 810,000 left. Let's see. We've got tippers covered. They're pretty good. We've got a sprayer, which is okay. Cedar. We would like something a little bit bigger. That's 6 meters, that's 3 meters. That one also doesn't fertilize. Yeah, what's the one all the way at the end? How much are you? You're 3 meters. And you're $34,000. You can attach to the AGCO 1100. What is that? Wait, what is this? APV? What? It's a cultivator with a 4-meter working weight. What in the heck is this? I don't remember this mod. What are you? What is this? Do I have my... Yeah, I do. What is this thing? What? Okay, that thing's getting sold. Don't know why I bought it. Ugh, can't open the right menu apparently. Garage, go. Oops, I want to scroll. We have three of these things, 3 pressure washers. So I'll sell that one. Whatever that is. Anyway, back to what we were doing. We're going to need some mowers. I'm thinking we get the Pottinger Novacat, the front-mounted one, and the 302ED, the rear-mounted one. And the one that's like off to the side. So that's what we're going to get. Because we do have quite a few grass fields in this map. So get these. Let's see, what else? Back to sewing machines, because we keep not deciding. You're 3 meters. You're 3 meters. The AGCO 1100. Is that a weight? Yeah, okay. So they work with weights? Why would you want to wait? I don't know. 3150 compared to this one's 3100. So it has quite a bit of capacity. Or compared to this one's 1200. I don't want to spend a ridiculous amount on a sower now. But it'll probably be worth it. So we're going to go for it. We're going to get that one. And we're going to get the... Where's the Tempo F8? There it is. We are going to have to make a couple trips for these, it appears. Okay, so this one is a direct seeder, and this one is not. So we're going to buy that. Yep, hit me right in the wallet. Alright, so let's go get the Vario and bring some of these things back. I'm not gonna bore you through all of this, so I'm just gonna quickly do it. How do I attach to this one? I thought it said these mowers could attach to each other. Do they just work together? Holding mower. So it doesn't need to be out right now. Let's see. Can I do this? Do they work like this? No. Okay, so that's unfortunate. I thought they worked together better. Worked better together. So let's get these mowers back, and then we'll take the seeders back, and I will be back after they are all back at the farm. Wow, I just said back like 4 times. Should probably stop that. Welcome back. It's now 3 days later. Life happened, unfortunately, and it took me 3 days to buy all the equipment, but as you can see, we have quite the selection now. So let's go over what's new. So we're gonna start. Yeah, I guess we could start right behind us. We got the Rostel Mash Across 595 harvester. It comes with a 7-meter header, I believe, the PowerStream 700, and the Argus 870, and we got a new header trailer for the Argus. Let's see, moving right around, we still have our old pickup truck painted red. We have the Mengel Garant forage harvester. Hang on, is there any way to turn down animals? Because these things are loud. No. But anyway, we got the Mengel Garant tipper. This is a mod, or not tipper, forage harvester. It's a mod where you can, where you have to replace the blades on it every so often, and you have to, or you have the option to fill it with silage additives, which do something. Possibly give you more, like it fills up quicker. I'm not sure. We got our Fendt 716 Vario, I believe. Yeah, 716 Vario with a front loader. Let's see, moving on. We got our New Holland LM742 telehandler. So this is also a mod. I said I was going to stay away from big brands like New Holland, but everybody's using the Manitou. I don't really like the look of the Liebherr, and I think the JCB is, it doesn't have the 4-wheel steering. It has like that jointed steering in the middle, and I don't like that at all. Like, that is my least favorite style of vehicle to drive in this game. So, we also got ourselves a Brantner DPW 1800 or 18,000 trailer, can't remember which. And we got ourselves some blades and silage additives for that forage harvester. Moving over here, we have the Vaderstad Tempo F8 row crop seeder. I think it's row crops. Or, I don't know. The corn and sugar beet seeder. Next to it, we have another Vaderstad. The Vaderstad. Do you have your name on you anywhere? Nope, you're going to make me go to the store. Let's see. When I see it, I'm going to remember it. The Vaderstad Rapid A600S. Yep. We got the Amazon.
an Amazon cultivator. I'm also going to have to go back to the store for this one because I can't remember. The Amazon Catros 6002-2. We have the Amazon Chiron 200 plow. We have our old Kuhn plow that you start out with, the Varimaster 153. We have our old seeder, the Knervland Accord DL. We have our two old tippers, the Metaltech DB8s. I've just connected them together so that they're a little bit more useful than just a single one. We have our old Amazon sprayer. This one you start out with on the farm. Can't remember what exactly this is called either. Where's the sprayers? The Amazon UF 1201. We bought ourselves a weeder. This is the cheaper one, not the one that has the fertilizer built into it as well. I don't understand the point of that one. We still have our case 1455. We got some Pottinger Novacats, the 301 and the 302, I believe is what these are. And now we're back to the beginning. One last thing that I might buy. We do need a tractor with some row crop tires, or the care wheels on them. And I was thinking, I already have a T5 in the other one, so I'd rather not go with a T5 again. I want to get a Lintrack 90 at some point, but that one I want to get with dual wheels and have that sort of as my animal tractor. We could get a Massey Ferguson 5600, although that would be overkill just for weeding and spraying. We could wait. Nope, we can't get a Zetter Major. We could get a Hurleyman, but that one nobody wants to see that. Let's see, a Steyr. We could get a Steyr. That would only cost us $82,600. Well, since we're kind of sticking with the smaller tractors, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the Steyr. We're gonna get narrow tires on it, and what can I get this horsepower up to? We can get it up to 114, and that's 7,500 more. I don't think we need the power right now, so we're not gonna go for it. We can go with red or orange. Well, I like orange, so that's what we're gonna go for. Let's just put the front loader attachment on there, just in case we need it. Not necessarily that we use it. And let's go buy this. Alright, so now we're going to go pick that up. There is everything we bought with our $1 million from finding all the gold nuggets. Now, I'll put this all away. And probably start working on the next episode shortly after that. So, I will see you all. Oh, can I zoom out far enough here? Sort of. There, that's a decent view of everything. Alright, this has been Farming Sim 2017 with Dr. Darkly, and I hope you enjoyed the dark side. See you next time.